That's right. Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast. This is episode 10. Can you believe it? We made it to 10, y'all.
Yes. 10 is here, boo. 10 episodes again, baby.
I have never been this consistent with anything in my life. Nothing in my life has been this consistent.
Zach, we proud of you. We proud of you, Zach.
We proud of you, Zach. Hey, look, that's right. Episode 10. We'll say the thank yous and all the sentimental stuff after that. But I'm telling you, this week's stories got me. I'm ready to pod. I'm ready to get my pod on. I'm ready to go crazy. You see, I came with the pink. I got the tan. I'm ready to go, baby. Let's get it going. Hey, all right, let's go ahead and jump right to this. August Alsina and Jada Pinkett. This happened right after we finished episode 9. How do y'all feel about the Smiths? Well, wait a minute. I jumped in too fast. Let's back up. Look at me excited. Look at me excited.
Ready.
Look at me excited. I'm ready to pod. I'm spitting. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm going crazy. All right, let's introduce everybody. Keke, our lady of the show, please. What's happening? What's good with you, Keke?
Man, I'm hanging in there trying to spread all this big girl magic, child. And this heat, you know this ain't my season, but I'm pulling this together for y'all. So cheers to episode 10, baby. Cheers to episode 10.
Okay, and last but definitely not least, my bro, even though he's an alpha, I still love him. Zach Boog, what's up?
Man, I popped the bottle as big as me for episode 10. I'm on the champagne. I'm on the bubbly. We getting it. You hear me?
Yes.
Are you taking it to the head?
No, I'm not going to take it to the head because, see, the thing is, every time I drink out of a bottle, for some reason, it rolled down my mouth. It's going to be too much. You know what I'm saying? My shirt. I don't need to be doing all that. That's childish. I'm grown.
You can't have champagne dribbling down your mouth, brother. That ain't.
Bro, you have on carnation pink today. So you cannot say no pause. He said, I put on my pink. I got a tan. I'm like, what?
I'm trying to accentuate my tan right now.
They getting started early, y'all. They are getting started early. Come on.
Let me live. Let's go ahead. Now, let's go ahead and jump into it. This happened right after episode 9, the Smiths and August Alsina. I will go to Zach first this time. I want to hear, Zach, how do you feel about August Alsina breaking what I think is the man code?
I mean, this has so many layers, Tom. I don't know where you want me to actually hit it, but let's just start with August Alsina. He did break the man code, but you can tell that he was really hurt. This is what happens when a young man gets cougar vagina. Okay. You put
that whole thing on him.
I know Tone always talks about when the older women, is it still good later? Let me tell you something. Them cougars and a young man, you got to understand, he was in his 20s. She was in her 40s. Oh, he didn't stand a chance. You know what I'm saying? He got to Jada did one of the Matrix tricks. You know what I'm saying?
They got that dude talking to Angela Yee and spilling all the guts.
Yeah,
with burgundy hair. Got him sitting on the couch with Angela Yee with burgundy hair talking about, I gave her my everything. And when he said he gave her it all, I said, damn, how much did you have? What when you say you gave it all to her, August, please give me a list of what all is. And Jada, why did you take that man's whole thing? Why did you empty that young man out? He ain't got no love to give no other woman right now. Because he's whipped by Jada Pinkett Smith. And Will Smith, you're nasty.
What?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna leave Will Smith being nasty. I'm gonna break this down
nasty.
to y'all.
I never share my wife with another man. That's nasty.
No,
that's nasty.
Look, I'm gonna wait. Watch this. Go ahead. Go ahead, Keke. Tell us how you feel about that. The Smiths. How do you feel about Jada? And it looks like in the way it looks, the way the stories looked up, it's kind of predatorial, kind of.
Very.
What?
Very.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that to Jada, because you men, all these young women and nobody says anything. Y'all break hearts left and right, leave these young girls confused, and child, they just gotta pick up the pieces. All I want to say to Jada is, sis, Teach me the game, Ghost. Teach me the game. How you got Will Smith, okay, one of the coldest. I had a crush on Will Smith since I was a kid, okay? How you got him and August Alsina? What? You trying to tell me I can have Denzel and Omarion? Like, I need you to teach me the game, sis. So I'm here for everything that Jada's doing. I feel like Jada needs to start a new movement, include us young girls, and coach us up, coach, because I'm trying to be like Jada, okay? So y'all need to cut it out and quit. Look, ain't no wrong with August. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Okay. So look, so this is me. I see this, and you know me, I'm going to dig and look. Now, all of this, for everybody that's watching, it's all speculation. I know nothing. I just look at stories at the face value, and I kind of go with it. Mm-hmm. So I'll go with this. August Alsina. They said that he met Jada in like 2015 or something at a Willow Smith and Jaden Smith concert. I can say this right now. I don't believe that. I don't think a hood R&B dude from Louisiana, New Orleans. I've interviewed August 1,000 times, and that is a hood dude. I don't see him saying, well, even if he was in London, you know what I want to go see? Jaden and Willow Smith. Nah.
No.
Chris Brown, Drake,
Tone.
Future.
Tone, you're messing up the story.
Wait,
okay, what's the story?
Wait, we got
No. He was performing on the same bill. They was out. She met him at the concert, but he was performing too.
Okay. So see, I messed that up.
Yeah.
So this is my thing. They may have met there, but remember, Girls Trip was filmed. Girls Trip was filmed in New Orleans. That's August's hometown. I think that's where it really happened. I think that's where it all went down.
I can believe that.
I feel like that August and Jada Pinkett Jada in her mind had a sexual relationship with him. And August caught feelings. He was like, yo, I believe what deaded it, to be honest with you. I believe that when he went and told Will or went and talked to Will, that probably deaded it already. That deaded it. August Alsina is a classic example of you have to watch who you have sex with. That's groupie stuff that he was doing. That's unprofessional as a adult. If somebody tells you, because that's what it looks like, dog. Somebody said, "Hey, we having sex." Do I think that Jada Pinkett Smith would throw her life away to be in a relationship with August Alsina? Hell no.
But she didn't. Do
I believe that she would have sex with August Alsina? Yes. We're talking about the same person that said that if we're gonna be in this house together. I'll be over here with my person, you'll be over here with my other person. So it's not crazy to think, and her mom even said, I don't even know how you think that way. So she didn't already let everybody know that, hey, if sometimes her and Will might have little moments, little pockets, where they just go off and do their own thing, and then they come back to each other. And August Alsina has to be suspended from the male club because he acted like a groupie. This is a talented dude. He acted like the Instagram model with a tell-all book because he had an album coming out. That's disrespectful.
Tone.
Disrespectful is disgusting.
He had an Instagram model. Tell-all book. No.
I hate to break it down like this, but what really happened here, since we're just making speculations, here's mine. What really happened here is August Alsina is a victim. Okay? August Alsina is a victim. He was preyed on. Okay, now hold on, let me tell you something. Jada said this out of her mouth. She said, I met him at the concert. He asked for help. She said, when I met him, he was addicted to perks. He does not, if you listen to any of his music, he has a terrible relationship with his mother. Mm-hmm. Okay, he has basically no relationship with his mom. He was addicted to perks, and he came asking for help. Like, y'all, they the Smiths. They look like they got their stuff together. She's like, Jada, I need some help. So he confided in her. She took him in, okay, from a mother role, nurturing him. That's how they had such a close relationship. They were on vacation together. These are pictures. It's pictures of this. They on vacation together, BET Awards together. It was bigger than a booty call. That's why he said he gave his all, because he was emotionally attached to her. So then one day, freaky predator Jada was like, I think I'm gonna get some of that. Okay, was like, hey, you know, he was already open.
Stop. Okay, so stop this. Stop.
I think this
Stop.
is so
Stop the
funny
story
how
right
y'all
here.
making him a victim.
Stop the story. You honestly think, Zach, we know how dudes think. You don't think that August may have been like, yo, it's so let's go with the narrative, because now I have it right now that they were on tour together. You don't think never seeing Will out, you constantly around Jada. If you on tour with her kids, you constantly around Jada.
They weren't on
You
tour
don't think
together.
he probably
that
trying
was
to
a
figure
show.
out
That's where they met.
okay, so one show. You don't he probably had a crush on her. You don't think that he tried to run a play on Jada? A New Orleans ass dude tried to run a play on her?
I'm just all I'm taking.
Because Zach, you trying to make her sound like
let me go.
I don't think she was a predator.
I'm taking what they both said. Yeah, you see, the thing is, y'all, you gotta listen to both sides of the story. It's two sides of the story, and then it's the truth. He said, I gave my all. I loved her. So that means it was something deeper than just sex. Okay. Jada said, I was helping him. I was doing this. He was addicted to all this. He had these issues. So that tells you that they both had some type of relationship that they felt was deeper.
Okay. She cleaned him up while she was having sex with him.
But he was of age. Okay.
I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna let you make her sound like Jada.
It's not just an age thing. It's a mentality. It's a mentality. It's a mentality.
That's
when you find somebody who's weak and you play on them. Jada, Kales, same person.
Bye. I'm gone for the night. Y'all enjoy episode 10. I'm not gonna let Zach do that. Okay?
I don't mean that. It ain't that far.
No.
It ain't that far. But
again, you are trying to get the podcast canceled. You know they the Illuminati. You know they got some things. They got some connections we don't have. We at episode 10. Quit trying to get us canceled.
Right. Hey.
It's the champagne. And
he acting like one of them attorneys. He really trying to make August sound like he was just a hurt puppy.
Right. August is suspended from the male club. He told August Alsina is a talented dude. That's a handsome dude. I tell everybody, and here's another thing. I tell everyone, one thing is certain people have that it. August Alsina is one of those dudes that no matter what's going on in the radio station, when he comes, every woman all of a sudden has nothing to do and they come to the studio. Hey, I had heard you was interviewing, because they want to see him. I'll say this again. I've interviewed Jada Pinkett Smith. I told her to talk about this on the radio. There's 3 women, and y'all know as long as my career has been, I've interviewed a ton of talented, beautiful women. There's 3 women that have an energy coming off of them that you can't, it's like stupid. And Zach, you probably interviewed them too. I don't know. I'll tell you, it's first off, Alicia Keys. Remember Keke with Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is different. She's different. Wait a minute. I got a little cough.
She make you cough.
Careful,
Alicia
you know how
Keys,
Swiss is about his woman.
But I'm going to tell you, she got it where you want to just keep getting more of it. So the fact that he left his situation to go with Alicia Keys made sense. When I interviewed her, I said, oh, I get that. I get it. Second person, Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu.
She scares me.
When me and Shag, shout out to Shag Nice, we interviewed her on the red carpet, and both of us was like, what was that? It's an energy that makes you want more. All I wanted to do was talk to her some more, stand by her, do something. It's more. Third person, Jada Pinkett Smith has it. When I interviewed her, she was doing Magic Mike 2. And you only had like 4 minutes to interview her for the thing. And I just kept sitting there like, yeah, it happened kind of like, Tone, it's time to get up. Like, oh, my bad. Because she has this energy. All you want is more of it, more of it. Now, imagine if she focused that on August Alsina. He's dead man walking.
Teach me the game, Jada.
Let's go ahead. And speaking of game, because this has
Predator.
Got to be a game to this dude at this point.
Predator.
All right, look, this got to be
that was a child, Jada.
No, it wasn't. It was a grown man.
Zach, we got other topics to get to in the time we pod.
Right.
Are you ready?
You.
That man was a sophomore in college. and she was a financial aid officer.
Oh God.
And took advantage of that young man.
No. Men do it every day. Every day.
Oh, that's
But,
funny.
but go ahead.
All right, let's get to it. Kanye for president. Keke, how you feel when you saw this come across Kanye for president?
That's y'all boy, okay? And you know what? Like, I love Kanye for a lot of things, but Kanye can't be the president of my country. He can't be the president of my student council at high school. Like, Kanye, who gonna vote? Let me just say this. It's too many things happening right now in Black America, and this election is too important for us right now to be playing with Kanye. Get him. Kim, somebody, get him. Because we're not voting. Like, stop. Just do the gap deal. Make your billions. But please don't mess up this election, Kanye. Please, just stop. Damn. Just always doing something. He need a whooping. Okay.
He need a whooping.
He just like, that out of control. He like, stop. This is not the time for Kanye shenanigans. Not in 2020. We've been through enough, okay? We've been through enough in 2020. I don't have time for Kanye. Not this time. Not now.
Man.
Oh my God. Zach Boog, what do you think of Kanye for president? Can Kanye run the country, bro?
No.
Bro, I'm going to tell y'all, in the July 1st, I was like, what's going to happen this month? Because, 2020 has been crazy. And sure enough, 4 days in, July 4th, Kanye West say, hey,
here you go.
I'm running for president. First of all, Kanye, did you even fill out the president paperwork? Did you even get your president permission slip signed?
No.
You come straight in talking about you running for president. It's in 4 months, bro. Not this year, you ain't. The election, not the primaries. You can't miss the primaries
and
then
just
be like, hey, yeah, I'm running. No, sit your dumb ass down, Kanye. Sit your stupid ass down. You ain't running no goddamn president. You ain't got anything set up yet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm a huge Kanye fan. If he actually took it serious, I may consider it. Like
problem.
If he literally went through the process of really trying to do it and put his genius, because I do think Kanye's a genius, I think he has issues, but everybody has issues. I just think if he put his energy into actually trying to become president, like did more presidential things, like tried it out, 2-3 years, if we saw consistency of Kanye, I would feel better. But what you can't do is pull up 4 months on the 4th of July just because you sipping a little hen and popping fireworks thinking you finna change the country, bro. Sit your ass down somewhere, man.
Yeah, Kanye, when I saw it, first of all, I blame his friends. I blame his friends for when he says that he wants to run for president. Everybody say, hey, folks, be quiet, bro. No, we ain't doing that. Don't give me your phone. Don't tweet that out. But they let it ride. Kanye, shout out to my brother Kenny Burns. Shout out to the Kenny Burns show. I check it out a lot. Kenny Burns said, hey, bro, you won. You got the girl that everybody wanted. And for anybody that says that they were like, I wouldn't mess with Kim. Yeah, all right. But and then you got you left Nike, which I thought, I was like, oh, this is tough. And went to Adidas. I was like, Adidas? You left Nike for Adidas? And turned Adidas into a billion-dollar business for yourself.
I love you. I love you.
You make the coolest stuff. You left rap and went to Christian and got a gold record. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I get it. You're a winner. All you've seen is wins, but you cannot run the United States of America. I know you see Donald Trump as a father figure, which sickens my stomach. You said you want to make America great again, which you should always look at the sentence. You're a rapper. You understand words. What does the again mean on the hat? You're going to split the black vote. There's things that you have to take into consideration. And fact of the matter is that that's just like if Kanye was like, hey, you like, yo, I'm going to throw a festival and then I'm going to have somebody that's never rapped before be the headliner. Yeah. That's how it is. What are you thinking, bro? I get it. You got in the news cycle. Everything's popping. But don't do it. Don't say any more dumb stuff. And for the people that is friends that I know who you are, stop letting folks say dumb stuff in public. He from Chicago. You making us look dumb. Seriously.
And you know what? Every arena that you have won in, Kanye, isn't a life or death arena. You know what I'm saying? Music, you know, hey, if the album's whack, it's just whack. Nobody dies. You know, clothes, if the shoe's ugly, we just won't buy it. Okay. But presidential, you can't just spaz out as the president. People's lives are in stake, bro. And that's what I mean by like taking this thing serious, bro. You can't, it's July. You talk the real election is in November. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. And your haircut was just weird. I just saw your latest haircut. It didn't look very presidential.
No.
Y'all are ridiculous, man. Let's go on this thing. This is like popped up out of nowhere. Lil Tucci Radio is Lil Wayne is definitely doing his thing. Shout out to him with his podcast. I think it's gonna do dope because everybody's gonna talk to Wayne. He's everybody's friend. 50 Cent was talking about black women with versus exotic women, basically kind of explaining like, yo, like black dudes, like, yo, we see exotic women and now we want to talk to them because they different than black women, and black women get upset now. And several black women had attitudes about this, like angry as they should have been, upset about it. Kevin Hart's ex-wife, she was upset. She did a little thing about it. Keke, being a black woman, seeing this type of thing come from, how do you feel?
It's like the prime example of self-hate, in my opinion. And I have just, I've been arguing with 50 Cent fans all 2020 because I started some mess again with him and Ja Rule on the blogs. And, so I'm prepared for y'all after this. But the man, I feel like, really has some mommy issues that he hasn't dealt with. And when somebody doesn't even like their son, their own seed, I'm never surprised about what he'll say about anybody else. I don't mean to go that deep, but it's the truth. So, just saying.
Keke, you pod today, baby. You came to pod.
That's the truth. That's the truth. 50 has some deep-rooted issues within himself, within his childhood, his family. And I'm just waiting on him to sit down at the red table with Jada or go on Rihanna Fix My Life, something like that, because we really need to get him some counseling. What he said and how Lil Wayne laughed and hee and ha-ha about it made me so uncomfortable because I was like, if these are two heavyweights in hip-hop sitting up joking like this about black women, what are my brothers saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, please don't let, black men, please don't think that that's the way to go. Whatever you prefer is your business. Everybody's free to like what they like. But you don't have to down your own kind. And that's what I will never respect about 50 Cent. And until he makes it right with his son, everything he says is questionable to me. And that's just the truth.
Ooh, somebody came to pod. What's going on? Zach, what's good, bro? What's happening?
I'm scared of Keke.
Why?
Because she is not playing with 50 Cent. But she does make some valid points about, I always thought, like, how do you just keep going at your son like that? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Especially ain't no bloodshed or nothing. It's like y'all straight up arguing over some money or like, that's weak. That's terrible. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the black women versus exotic women. I hate to see black people be on a public platform like that with that many people watching, discussing black women in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, if you have your preference, you can have it. But I love black women. I think black women already are exotic. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about exotic, what is that? I hate that term because I don't know what that really means. Because if you're talking about
not black,
are you okay? So now we're saying that not black,
and not white.
I mean but I'm saying black women come in all flavors. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like. If you like light skinned women, they come light. If you like real dark chocolate women, guess what? They come in that. If you like brown women, black women come into all spectrums of it. It's
like
really
short hair, you like curly hair, you like yaki, you like Brazilian. We're gonna give you a little bit of everything. So don't do us like that, 50 Cent, because we can switch it up, baby. But
So that's what I'm saying. It's just like,
okay,
if you want to be real, the term exotic should be used for black women because there's so many spectrum for them and not for the people who look the same. You're talking about somebody who they look about the same. You're talking about long hair, all this, but black women are the exotic ones. So
let me pose this question. Let me play devil's advocate because I kind of know what they're saying in that way. and they're saying like, hey, I got famous, I got this, now my world is open from the hood. I come from Brooklyn. I come from I think it's Fifth Ward. I don't want to mess it up. He's from New Orleans, the hood of New Orleans. You got people now. Their world is opened up, and they're getting attention from different type of women. They're seeing a different type of woman opposed to a black woman that they would see on an everyday basis. And I think that's kind of what they were saying. Like, yo, so of course I'm gonna try something different than I've already had in this moment, right? I've always dated black women. Now I'm seeing something different. Now, I think that's kind of what they were saying. And then the part about women being angry, let me address that and see what you guys had to say. I've told you this before. We talked about it on the pod that I've been accused of saying, because I'll date outside my race, that I only like other things outside my race, which is stupid to say. I think that what they say is like, black women get angry when they see black men with what they consider exotic or not black women. You understand that point of view? Does that make sense or no?
I mean, you can't say all black women get angry about that, because I could give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you like is whatever you like, and I'm gonna date whatever I like, child. Whatever flavor he coming in today that I like, I will try it out the flavor. So it's not, so don't chalk it up and say all black women mad. Like, no, your baby mama mad, and she probably mad about something that ain't even related to what you dating, but you just gonna chop it up and say she's mad that I'm dating a different race of a woman. A lot of times it's not even the case, but it's so easy for men to pin the angry black woman tone on us, and we're not angry. We just don't take y'all bullshit, and that's just.
Angry is a key word to black women. If you say not. Angry and black women, that's I'm like, what you mean I'm angry? That's one of those words. It's like me. It's the same thing. Like if someone attaches sensitive to light skin, I'm like, what you mean I'm sensitive? It's just we all have those hot buttons. You know what I'm saying? What?
Stigma. That's
go ahead, Zach. What you gotta say?
I mean, I hate to go this way, but it's the same way. Like the reason black women get offended by that is because it's the same thing as, let's say you're a black man in corporate America and you're upset about something or something rubs you the wrong way. You can't go in that situation yelling or something because you'll be deemed as the angry black man, right? You can't. So what I'm trying to say is when black people show emotion, it gets a negative stigma to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's say a lady of a different race is really just, she's perplexed, or she's having a tough day. Her anxiety is acting up.
Her mental health is out of order.
It's just different. It's different words that are used, and it's on the male and woman side. So to see two black men talk like that on a public platform is what bothers me. It's not the fact that that they have a preference or they want to deal with this, what they consider an exotic woman. That's fine. Like, I mean, cool, do your thing, man. Whatever you like. I'll never judge you on that. But what I do judge is you need to have more. What's the thing that Terry Crews doesn't have at all? You just need to be more. You need to be in.
Terry Crews a meatball. Please don't talk about him on the podcast.
Just dumb all around.
He's a meatball. He's getting ready to get into the point where I don't discuss him like I don't discuss Tekashi. But it's just, all I'm saying is you need to be more aware. You need to be more aware of the times and what you're saying and who it may affect. It's too sensitive a time right now to be sitting here talking down about black women, period, as two black men. It's just not a good look.
You can't. And I agree with that. Yeah. I agree with that. And y'all both made great points in the fact that two guys, that type of platform, that type of star power, you got to be mindful how you per se talk about any black women or anything that has to do with African Americans, because everything is being scrutinized right now. Speaking of being scrutinized, we've seen a battle that I thought was dope. Jada and Fab. Fab was drunk as hell and he worked out. He did his thing. Now there's supposedly going to be a new versus, which I think it'll be decent. It'll be decent. T.I. versus 50 Cent. What do y'all think about that?
I'm here for it.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I am with it. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know, because if we just go 50 Cent. okay, if we go 50 Cent records versus T.I. records, just them by themselves, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It's close. I think I gotta go with T.I. because I like his single records better. But if we go whole catalog stuff that people have been a part of, I think 50 and T.I. are so close that once you add the G Unit records, it's over. Does that make sense?
Now, I'm gonna tell you like this.
To me.
And you tell me if I'm wrong. Keke,
Go
you
ahead.
can jump in.
Yeah.
T.I. has no album, not one of his albums are better than Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, you're absolutely
Nah,
right.
that's it.
But we're taking the 20 best songs.
20, we are.
Okay,
And
because after them first two,
seven of them come from Get Rich or Die Trying.
But after two albums, 50 Cent kind of
fell off.
That's it, but you only need 20 records though.
That's exactly. So that's what I'm saying. But T.I. can pull from his whole catalog. He may have three, 4 records on each album. It may not be as solid as I'm not going album versus album. We talking about 20 songs.
Yep. And
it's
I think
close.
T.I. is gonna pull out the bag a lot of songs that we forgot about. So, because 50 records have always been so big and have such a machine behind them, T.I. records may have played here and there, but we forgot about them. But when we hear them in a battle, it makes us love them all over again. And that gives us a lot of leverage in a battle. And I'm excited to see 50 battle somebody who's not scared of him, somebody he hasn't bullied before in the media and in the press. So it gives us a fresh perspective of like, ooh, somebody wants to take on the bully. And the bully can't, you know what I'm saying? He can't run this one away. So that alone makes me want to watch.
I'm excited.
T.I., even though I think 50 will win, I'm still a T.I. fan. T.I.'s not scared of anybody. And I just think, but I will say this, because this is what happened with Fab and Jada. I do think T.I. is going to take it way more serious than 50. I think that T.I. is going to structure it in a way that that's going to make it hard for him to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think 50 is going to take it just as serious because he's so used to winning, and he knows that he can't afford to lose this because he will lose all credibility in the, as far as hip hop is concerned. Like, you'll win on the TV stuff and everything else, but if you let T.I. whoop your ass in this battle, that's the first L we've seen him take. That's the first
musically, T.I. has a better music career than 50. Flat out.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He has a better album.
Yes.
He has a better album. He has a better classic album, but music career, 50 can't compete with T.I.'s music career.
And this is that was my point. So here's what I'm saying. If they just play 20 records, if that's all they get is 20 records, nobody's gonna get their ass whooped. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It may be a loss. You'd be like, oh, whatever you like more. I'm more of a fan of Southern rap than I am of New York rap. So I'm gonna lean more towards T.I. Because when he do Get Loose, I mean, all the 24s and all that, but when he do Get Loose with Nelly, come on now. Come on. Like, Tip got bangers. And when you talk about reciting verses, come on, man. T.I.
But
look, Zach, because you listen to him all in Tennessee State every day.
You already know.
You
already
know.
He
was raised on trap music, so it's different. But
I pledge to
don't gang bang on the pod, bro.
Shout out to the brothers. Why?
Now I have to do it. Shout out to the noobs. Now you have to do it. When you do it, I have to do it. See what happens? Look, they're like, I didn't do it. The noobs would have been like, Tony, let the alpha just outshine you. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get to this. Oh, this is interesting. Marriage Boot Camp. Did you guys watch? Keke, did you watch Marriage Boot Camp?
I have not watched it yet. But I did see on the blogs. That there were some comments made by a particular ex of yours. And I did see that she mentioned your name, saying that, you are the reason that she's not having sex with the current guy. So I did see that clip on the blogs.
Talk about
because I tore that thing up. No, I'm just saying. Kind of a little bit. Kind of a little.
Okay.
Kind of a little.
Yeah.
Zach, did you see it?
No, I didn't see anything, brother. Listen, I just want to hear you talk about it. Don't keep trying to stall and ask this question.
Okay, give us the tea that the people want to know, Tone. That's what it is.
Hey, Zach, you see? Hey, cuz, you see? He asking people ain't even on the podcast. Hey, Tony, you see? No, we want to know what you got to say.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, I saw it. I watched it. I on demand. And shout out to WeTV. We watched it. Check them out. Make sure you check out the Marriage Boot Camp. I got it, but I started getting all these dumbass messages like you wasn't ready for no real woman and you was playing games with her and all this goofy ass stuff that they were sending me. And I'm like, bro, like, look, we was adults. And I want to let anybody know that I did not, we'll get, because we have a part of this podcast we're going to get to. I didn't trick anybody out of sex. I didn't sell Phaedra a dream of anything. We was in a relationship. We was trying to figure out how it goes, and sex happened inside of that relationship. Things didn't work out, not because of sex, not because anything. It just, sometimes things just don't work out. They don't work out. So what she did, she made a decision. She felt like, hey, I had sex too fast. I want to get to know this person. I want to, because when you add sex in there, things get a little bit more intense. It's almost like the August Alsina thing. He got some sex and things got intense. Things just get intense. And for anybody that's trying to act like come on, man. I tricked Phaedra out of some sex. Get your ass out of here, son. Like, stop playing, man. Don't give me that much credit. Don't give me that much credit. Like I said, I might now that big ass that woman wants to give me some. I'm not gonna say no. I don't care what y'all say about it. I saw what that thing looked like in person. Woo! That woman is built for real. And we was in a relationship. So if she is willing, what I'm going to say? No, we need to get to know each other. I want to let you know, the flesh is weak.
Sound like I was trying to hold back, but I couldn't, because, yeah.
He wasn't trying to hold nothing back.
Phaedra's a
Keke,
bad
how many dudes have told you no when you press up?
Well,
Exactly.
I don't get the
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't blame you at all, Tone. I just feel bad for the new guy. Because of you, he ain't getting no action. So
God bless him.
So basically, what y'all telling me is Phaedra came out of this thing like a coach.
Yes.
And she had to make adjustments for the next game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the adjustment that she decided, she was like, okay, I'm just not going to have sex. It didn't work out, you know what I'm saying, because of the sex, and she made some adjustments due to Tone.
She slipped up on it. She slipped up and gave Tone something too quick. So,
and it happens.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. It's the game. I mean,
it happens.
Nobody's wrong.
We got a part of the podcast that we'll like, guys, make sure you stay. We got some stuff to talk about. We're gonna get into that question a little longer and talk about it. Meek Mill and academics. Meek Mill actually academics. Academics of Freddie Gibbs, Chrissy Teigen, and also John Legend. Let me ask you, Keke, how did you feel about that when you saw that? And academics telling Chrissy Teigen to suck his.
He said that?
Yeah,
basically, he said she could eat a.
What?
Well, I didn't see that, but what I've learned about this guy, academics, is that he just pretty much is like, he says whatever comes to his mind, and that's all well and fine. But you got to be careful who you play with, because, like I was watching today, he was all over the blogs because him and 6ix9ine were like sitting in a room together, just going in on Meek Mill. And, whereas 6ix9ine may have FBI type security around him 24/7, I don't know if academics got that kind of security. So he should probably be careful about what comes out of his mouth. Just to not say what you mean or say what you feel, but stop trolling people so hard. Like, what do you get out of that? He's a blogger, and I respect his hustle, of course, but stop trolling before you get your ass beat. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, man. And like you said, I mean, I think part of this is troll, part of it is how he feels. But what you have to really be careful is how you mention people's wives.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I would never, even if I'm beefing with somebody, I'm still never going to talk about that man's wife, because there's certain things that just cross the line, and it's war when I see you. You know what I'm saying? It's on site.
Piano player or not, John Legend on that ass.
Like, nobody's going to play with you. Like, when John Legend sees him, he's never going to forget about that. You know what I'm saying? I understand John Legend is nice and soulful on them pianos, on them keys, but I guarantee if he see Academics pudgy ass, I guarantee he'll step to him. Like, bro, I beat your ass right here. What you say about my wife? You know what I'm saying? He mentioned it, and then when he was talking about Meek earlier today, I saw the video where he was like, "Yeah, you scared of Nicki, Mr. Petty." I was like, "See, there you go, bringing in somebody else's wife." You know what I'm saying? You bringing another man. Don't stop talking on other men's wife. That's my only advice to that man. You know what I'm saying? Don't speak on nobody's wife. That's how you get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is, to me, it's a classic case of where we at right now. People say stuff wild on the internet, wild, and he's a smart. That's the thing. Academics is smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna talk and troll Meek Mill. Meek Mill's technically on this reformed Meek Mill. He's not talking to the Meek Mill before he went to prison the last time.
Right.
Because of the Meek Mill before he went to prison last time would have pulled up on Academics. And I'll tell this. Every place across the country has wild dudes. Philly dudes are some different type dudes. And they don't forget. Don't forget. If you think Meek Mill's gonna let this slide, he's never gonna let this slide. Somehow, it might not be physical, but he's gonna do something to jam up Academics. Where Academics is gonna have an issue doing something that he wants to do. I think that the Academics, him and John Legend probably gonna have a fight.
Yeah, he gonna have to see John Legend.
A fight for sluggers. He gonna have to see. And what Academics has done, he's put himself in a bad situation. He's put himself in a bad situation.
Another thing he did, shout out, you know where I'm from, Gary, Indiana. Shout out to everybody from the G. And Freddie Gibbs is from Gary.
Right.
He got into it with Freddie Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And not only did he get into it with Freddie Gibbs, he talked about his son. And I'm like, bro, his 2-year-old. I'm like, bro, you can't. It's certain things you don't say to people because they're not gonna.
At what point you forcing my hand now?
You
like,
forcing their hand, like
they gonna.
Like Gibbs already said, he was like, when I see you, I'm gonna see you. And I know what he meant. Like, when he sees him, he's gonna touch him. It's not gonna be no big scene. It's not gonna be all. It's like on site. He's never gonna forget that because you talked about his son. Everything
Freddie
else
Gibbs is not playing with him, and this all happened because he was, where it got escalated was because he said basically, I'll pay any girl to say they had sex with Academics. Academics went crazy, started talking about tax returns or whatever. And in my mind, I'm like, you successful? You got bread? Why are you arguing with another dude about sex, having sex with a woman?
Well, you ain't getting that kind of pay for real. That's a touchy.
It is. It probably is. That's why I say you might not be getting sex, bro. You might not, because when you got that mad, that's why I was like, oh, he ain't having sex. Because in my mind, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I feel like once you in your 20s, your mid-20s, you've mastered having sex with people. You like, yo,
no,
you know that you can have.
That don't apply to everybody. Everybody ain't getting it like you. So he probably was stuck on me. Oh. He probably felt the way. So I'm like, see, because I can't relate. Because, see, I had mastered this thing. That's like, no.
He like, because when I was 16,
Wait.
I can still
I feel like everybody all having sex.
I'm just telling you.
All right. I guess.
It's really some guys out here not getting none. That's why they sit on the internet all day and troll people. You wouldn't know. Really? You're busy. Yeah.
That's crazy.
You like, really happens. Yeah.
That's nuts. That's nuts. I just feel like everybody, I don't think I'm anything special. I feel like that everybody should be, you should get, and I wish somebody would be like, Tony, you don't get sex. I'd be like, all right. Just laugh.
So like, ask your mama, ask your sister.
Or even if somebody talks about my money, like, you don't make no money, I'm richer than you. I got this, I got like, bro, we all got bread. Or I've had people say stuff to me about money and things of that nature, and And I'll tell people like, yo, I can pretty much do what you can do.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
you really got it, Tone.
But that's
really
a maturity thing. And
some people don't have it. That's a soft spot for them.
Some things is about maturity. You know what I'm saying? If somebody tells like, hey, Tone, you ain't getting
I like that.
You'll just be like, okay. But you're mature.
You're a weirdo.
You know?
Why do you even care?
But that's exactly, you don't care. You don't care when you're mature. But when something can take you off just because you said, hey, I'll pay any bad chick say they had sex with academics. He's supposed to be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he turned that into start talking about his son. And then that's what I'm saying. He takes it too far, and you bring up stuff that you can't come back from. Certain stuff you can't come back from, man.
And that's why it got suspended. Let's go ahead and move it on to it. Let's get to it. Battle of the sexes. Can having sex too quick ruin a relationship? Keke, what do you got to say?
It can absolutely ruin a relationship. Shout out to Phaedra for starting the movement of making it really can though, Tone. Phaedra probably had really high hopes for you. And then when she just got it, she probably was like, I can't even think straight no more. So sometimes you have to hold out because you got to get to know this guy. You got to get some things in order. You got to teach him how to treat you before you give him all of it. And you know, when they give you come in the door just giving it away, this precious thing here, it never goes in your favor. So yes, ladies, you have to hold out a little bit longer to really get some things in order and to get these dudes in line.
Keke, how long?
It depends. Every relationship is different. You know, every situation is different, but you just gotta fill it out because all y'all dudes are different. So, you know, some dudes, you know, you get your Russell Wilson, honey, put it on them. But, you know, you get to a talk of Paul, you might gotta wait a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know.
You should wait. You should wait. You should wait.
See? Yeah.
No, but I'm going to say my piece. Zach Boog, how you feel, man? You think having sex too quick? Come on, man. For the dudes, come on, Zach.
Actually, this is how I feel. I think having sex, I think that's a myth. I don't think that has no effect on the relationship. 0% on the relationship. And I'll tell you why. Can I tell you why?
Please.
Because men do not know if they like you for real until they've had sex with you. We don't know.
True.
I'm telling. Can I finish?
Yes.
You know, Tom know I'm telling the truth. That's why he hide. Look at him.
No.
No matter what you're before sex is an act until we get it.
And that's
okay. Okay. So waiting only prolongs the situation for me to find out if I really like you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Whether that happens tomorrow or months down the road, it doesn't matter. When a man has sex, then his mind can settle, and then he'll be like, could I see myself with her or not? Most relationships don't end because the sex happened too soon or not. Yeah, y'all just weren't compatible. No. You know, it's people who had sex.
We pod.
Y'all just wasn't compatible. That's all. It just didn't work. No, ladies, I say do the opposite. Drop it off. Hurry up and find out where you stand.
Child, don't y'all listen to this fool. Let me tell you something. This Tone the same guy who said if the vagina ain't good, he ain't paying for a second date. So
exactly. You see how he lost interest?
Hold out, get your date on, get you some bags, some shoes, you know, really see how this guy is. Is he cheap? You know what I'm saying? Does he come with a lot of baggage? Whatever the case may be.
Keke is encouraging y'all to waste y'all time.
No, I'm not.
Keke, wait.
Y'all don't act right after y'all get it. Y'all stop paying for
That's not true.
Keke, wait. I can tell you this. Let me just walk you through this. First of all, and you know, I'm going to speak to your heart, girl, because I got a girl cousin that gave me the game. I'm about to speak to your heart. First of all, no man can talk a woman out of her vagina. No one can talk them out of the panties. Y'all already know what we can do is talk ourselves out of it. We can eliminate ourselves.
Okay.
So no, and Tone Kapone ain't never sat and said, hey, that's the thing that cracks me up. Tone, you tricked Phaedra or you tricked this. What? I ain't tricking nobody. They wanted to give it to me. And I'm sorry, the flesh is weak. If I like you and I'm attracted to you, I'm going to have sex with you. If you're giving it to me,
Yes.
Again, it's my whole concept of the F-boy that women say. Y'all, that comes from women not being responsible for being gatekeepers. We can't do anything to you, with you, and without your consent. And sometimes women put more on the relationship that's even in the relationship. Like Keke, perfect example. I'll give you, because you gotta give y'all a certain way to think.
Yes.
Have you ever dated a guy that got super serious with you? Y'all just went on like 2 or 3 dates, and now he talking about your Instagram post, why you went out. He all of a sudden he too involved off of 3 dates.
No, that's never happened to me. But I know where you're going. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I'm saying it. A lot of times, sometimes women get too involved in a relationship. Now, maybe like Phaedra, you shouldn't have gave. I hate to keep saying her name, like we cloud chasing or something, but I mean, it's just what it is. And you have to realize, say, okay, I don't want to have sex. I want to try to figure out this situation first. That's on you. That's on you. Women, y'all are the gatekeepers of everything. So y'all hold the responsibility. Yes, dudes can practice self-control. Yes. But how many dudes,
I don't expect a dude to help me abstain. I, as a woman, have to make that decision for myself. And my advice to the women is hold off a little bit, sis. Don't go passing that valuable, juicy thing out to everybody that you come in contact with. Make somebody wait. And you know what I'm saying? Make them earn their spot up at the bat. That's all I'm saying. Like, you can't just be out here passing out, dollar prizes to everybody.
But sometimes, I don't think it has any bearing on a relationship. I don't. Now, of course we're speaking.
It has
you
nothing.
Knock me down the first night. No, I don't. I don't think we having sex first night. That's not conducive for a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
No, that's not.
Okay,
but I do.
Let me talk, please.
Go ahead. Get in there.
Get in there, Zach. As the married man in this group, I would like to impart some wisdom on you guys.
Ain't that
we ain't.
Go ahead then. All right.
Right.
I just want to say that y'all are making something so simple difficult. Okay, it's really simple. Okay, men are always trying to have sex. Okay, women are trying to figure out the right time. But regardless of the time you choose, whether you choose early in the relationship, whether you choose later, you two have to connect for the relationship to work. It's so many other factors outside of sex that really matter. We put so much emphasis on on sex that you lose all the problem isn't the sex. That's not the problem. The problem is that you're thinking about the sex so much that you're missing out all these other red flags that you could have seen. You know why you missed it, Keke? Because you're sitting there trying to figure out, you saw him just cuss his mama out, but you sitting there trying to figure out when you gonna drop the booty off.
You're missing the point. That's not what I'm saying.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is it's so many other factors that matter to make a relationship successful that have nothing to do with sex.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That we put, as a culture, we put so much emphasis into sex that we're putting 100% into something that's maybe 25% of the relationship. And then if that doesn't work, then you be like, oh, that's why. But you ignored the whole 75.
Now that's
Zach,
very
get her.
No, what he's saying is very good stuff. However, what I'm saying is, if you go in giving the dudes the panties too early, you miss out on a chance to even make a connection. You miss out on a chance
That's
to even.
Not true.
Yes, you do, Zach.
If he likes you, he likes you.
He can like me all he want, but I didn't put this thing on him. Now he talking like Alsina. He can't even focus no more because
I can't be as real as I want to be because my wife listening. But baby, can I say it? She says she don't care.
That's smart. Get a clearance
I'm
for the
just
wife.
saying, every situation is going to be different. But my advice is that you all the connections, red flags, everything you saying is good stuff. But if you come in a relationship and it's based on sex from jump, you don't give yourself a chance to get to know the person.
That's what I'm saying.
But what if they just give it to you though, Keke? Like I'm saying, they give it. Like come on, Keke. Look, like I said, I'm just we having a good time. And if you feel like you want to have sex, let's do this. Let's do this. So it's not. Let's have protected.
Oh, like I'm here for you.
Sex.
I'm here.
I'm ready to see some angles by my ears. I'm ready.
Let me ask you something. I'm gonna break it down statistically of what I'm trying to say to make it make sense to you. Okay.
Come on.
How many people are you gonna marry, guys, ladies and gentlemen?
One.
How many people are you gonna have sex with, or have a relationship, or have some type of relationship with?
I'm not comfortable with that number.
Okay. No. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot. So what you have to do, ladies, if I'm telling the truth, if I'm being completely honest, what you have to do is come into the relationship as not thinking that everybody is the fucking one. Why are we holding every relationship to the standard of the one? What I'm trying to tell you is that little thing called sex is not the determining factor of if the relationship is gonna work. If I like you and you give me sex, I'm gonna still like you and we're gonna work it out. Whether it was too late, it will adjust. Like what I'm trying to say is the natural course of a relationship is gonna work itself out. Whether it weeds out because of sex or it weeds out because of something else. Like that's not the reason. It may be because
he's want to open this up. I almost want to open this up, Zach. You are pod. This is my
because he's a lot of
like years ago.
You want to open that up because he's telling these women to open their legs up, and that's not even what I'm saying.
Not.
He's not. What I'm saying is, I agree with what you're saying as far as if you're gonna marry the one, you're gonna marry the one. All that is great. You don't go into every relationship, ladies, thinking that you're looking for a husband because sometimes you just need to get one off, whatever the case may be.
Wow.
If you really like a guy and you really want to get to know a guy, Keke's advice is do not come in a relationship throwing that thing on him right away. My advice is
doesn't matter.
That's all. That's all.
Ooh, Keke is Zach. Y'all got.
That's just what I think.
Look,
I'm just telling y'all that really doesn't matter that much. Like I'm telling you, if
corners. Get to your corner, man. We running out of time, and then get to your corner. And then again, like I'll say, I'm gonna get my final word in is to say that, look, the sex, ladies, you're the gatekeepers. Do not all of a sudden all of that positive. Girl, sis, all this. Don't all of a sudden turn from that girl to the victim. Don't do that. You control it. No guy can do anything without your permission. We can't.
All I'm trying to say is this, and I'm done.
He ain't gonna let it go.
I'm gonna
be on here for 2 more hours.
I got one line. Having sex or not having sex does not make you a fuckboy or not. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense.
Okay.
If we have sex in November or we have sex in June, if you a fuckboy, it's gonna be revealed whenever it is gonna be revealed. You cannot unfuckboy him.
But you cannot
by the timing of the sex. It's either he works or he doesn't. Okay.
Ladies, don't add unnecessary bodies to your count, baby. Just
Hey, look, don't offer it. My flesh is weak. Don't offer it, baby.
I'm here.
If I like you, that's the thing. I'm not having. Let's get to the next segment. But this is my thing. Everybody want to paint me as this guy that's like, yo, whatever's coming my way. Keke has witnessed it. Has witnessed my self-control. Am I not right, Keke?
Yes, I saw it.
Thank you.
I saw it. I was shocked, ladies. I was shocked.
It's self-control.
It hit us. Yeah.
Self-control. And and it was something that I really wanted to pack up. I want to back up.
What you want to do, Tom?
I want to back them up. It's going to be suppressing. You okay? You okay? All right, cool. But Anyway, all right, let's get to the. We have a new segment, everybody. Now, to be a part of this segment, super easy. Make sure you're following the What More Can I Say podcast, the What More Pod. Make sure you're following that and then drop a DM. And what'll happen is if we like your hate mail or if we don't like the hate mail, we're going to read it anyway. So make sure that you send it to the DM of the What More podcast. Okay, I know, and we appreciate keep commenting on the YouTube. Of course, do that as well. We read them and we check them all the time. Yeah. But to hear your email, to hear your direct message, your DM, make sure you put it in the What More Can I Say DM, okay? All right, with that being said, we have our first set of hate mail. Let's go ahead and get to it. Zach Boog, talk to us.
All right, this one is coming in from Brian Kimball.
Oh.
And he said, "What's up, Tone?" He said, "What's up with Tone?" in his comments last week. He said, "If a man asks you to pay for dinner, you don't have good vagina. Are you ready to apologize for that?"
Brian, hell no, I'm not ready to apologize.
That's wild
for that.
That's from a dude too.
Yeah, and I appreciate.
You was wrong.
I appreciate that, Brian, but hey, Brian, I'm not going to apologize because I'm absolutely right. Any man that loves his woman, any man that loves keep getting the things from his woman, like her beautiful, yes, he is going to pay. He is going to never ask her to do anything, ever. He's going to like, yo, I got the vacation, I got the dinner, I got groceries, I got whatever you need. But if a guy's asking you to pay, he might not be into you.
There you go. I hope you got your answer. This one is from Keke. It's from Andre. He said, "What is with Keke wanting Dr. Dre to give up half his fortune in the divorce? Really? Half? I'm pretty sure Dr. Dre made a few of those beats by himself."
What was his name?
Andre.
Andre, I said what I said, and I'm not changing it. She deserved half, and your wife need to take you to get half too. Now, period. Don't try me, Andre. I love you, boo, but she needs half. Period.
She was not in the gym shooting. She did not come up with the chronic beat.
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
She did not come up with it.
Yes, she did. She probably worked all them deals. She's a lawyer. She deserves half. Now, I'm not arguing with you about it no more.
Oh, my God.
All right.
Come on. I know they sent some hate mail for you. They only sent for me.
I got one. This is from Candace. And she said, "Can we take up..." Oh, she's petty. She said, "Can we take up a collection to get Zach Boog an iPhone charger? He missed half the damn show trying to charge his phone."
That was funny.
Yes, I will start the GoFundMe page for your iPhone.
You need a charger, bro.
Candace, if I do have a charger, but if you want to start a collection for me, I'll gladly accept. I ain't got too much pride. I promise you, I ain't got too much pride to slide. If you can send it straight to my Cash App, however you want to send it, however you want to see it. Come on over. I got a baby on the way, so it's gonna go to something.
Hey, wait a minute. What month are we in, Zach?
Okay, I'm going by weeks. So if you can do the math with weeks,
that's help. When people start
having one of the weeks, dude. Yeah, I hate the week guy. I hate the week guy.
Dude, that's what my wife always tells me.
73 weeks.
She be like,
out of here.
But that baby is one. Can you not make this complicated, please?
Right. He's 14 months.
About a baby in the stomach.
But still, that's when you know you a parent. You start saying weeks.
I hate the weeks and the months,
My wife will be 34 weeks on Thursday. She'll be 34 weeks. I don't know how many months that is.
So she has 6 weeks before the baby, right? Is that how that works? I don't know. Okay.
Oh, okay. Look at Keke. My math's not that good, guys.
I don't either, but still, I can't stand when people do that.
I hate that. How's your baby? 14 months. He 1.5. Face ass, man. Stop saying that.
It's going to be Zach for sure. That is Zach for sure.
I'm going to muff it as long as I can. He 333 months.
hate
That
that
nigga's
person.
10.
God.
Right. He 10. I hate that. Jesus Christ. All right. Hey guys, real quick for everybody watching, we appreciate you. That's first off. 10 episodes. This is something we all came up with, and we got it going, and we had a lot of hopes for 10 weeks how it would go, and it's actually exceeded our expectations, and that's because of you guys. We appreciate you. Remember, tell somebody, follow it, subscribe. If you're the person that just watches every episode, why not subscribe? Why not subscribe? Just go ahead and subscribe so you know when it's coming out. You don't have to watch it when it comes out. You can watch it a couple days later, or watch it a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit. You can figure out how to do it. My point being is, though, for everybody, though, we do appreciate you. Remember, What More Can I Say? The What More Can I Say Instagram page, of course, the YouTube. Follow us all at Tone Kapone 33 on air Keke, and of course at Zag Boog. All right, make sure you get at us. We always watching our DMs. We appreciate it. Episode 10, guys. Go ahead, give your final thoughts.
Zach.
All right. I just want to say thank you guys. I can't believe, like I said, I've never been this consistent with anything. So I really appreciate us coming together and doing these 10 weeks. I mean, we're 10 weeks in, y'all. 10 weeks. We have not missed the episode, and we don't plan on it. We're going to be here for a long time. So you don't even have to send them messages of, hey, keep on doing this. Oh, y'all better keep doing this. Don't worry about it. We are. We're going to keep doing it, okay? But we really do appreciate y'all, and we've got other surprises, down the road, and we'll keep evolving and getting better, because that's what we're about.
Yep, we love you guys. Just continue to follow the pages, and we love the feedback on topics. Like if it's something you saw through the week and you want us to talk about it, don't hesitate to hit any of us up and let us know. And then also, I'm loving the mail that we're getting now. So, whether it's hate mail or love mail, send it our way, because we want to make sure that we're talking, about things y'all want to hear about. So salute to everybody who's checked it out so far. And I'm excited, guys. 10 episodes.
10.
Yep, 10 episodes.
A toast for 10, y'all. A toast for 10.
Toast for 10. Cheers. There it is. That's it. I'm about to say, Zach, you got to drink. It's bad luck. All right, with that being said, that'll do it for episode 10 of the What More Can I Say podcast. We will talk to y'all later.